What it do? What it do? You are talking to that dude. I go by the name of BAKEDADON, aka SS3, aka Life Alert, and I'm part of the greatest clan. Oh, forgot that step back king, and I'm part of the greatest clan in the land. TRTN. If you don't know, you better ask your girlfriend. What up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Man, it's Tuesday. Yeah, we do a little motivation, but today we're gonna change it up just a tad bit. Look, before we get into today's video, two things. First, like, comment, and subscribe. Put on the notifications if you're trying to join the nation. You feel me? Simple, quick, easy. Second thing, I just want to give y'all a heads up. Look, 2K is pretty much dead, y'all. So I'm gonna be coming up with videos to just talk about certain things. I know it ain't what you accustomed to. I get it. I definitely understand. Just rock with me for a little bit for these next, couple of weeks or months or whatnot, because face it, ain't no new games out. And before we start doing playthroughs and doing some real updates to the channel, I just felt like, let me just do some new things to keep us going, keep it going, rather than bringing you boring, dull content just to have you watch. And then when we stream, we do what we do, and we figure it out. But anyway, on to today's video. So I wanted to pose this question for y'all, man. I've been looking at the new Xbox One X. A lot of people been talking about it and how they feel like Microsoft is not living up to what they said. But pretty much, again, Microsoft has told people what this console is. It has the power to deliver those games in true 4K, upscale or checkerboard 4K, dynamic 4K, whatever it may be. This new box has the power to do what any developer want to do with it. It's just up to the developer. And I keep trying to talk to people about that, and I usually don't do stuff like this, but it just gets annoying. But today's video is brand new, unseen, Uncharted, Lost Legacy or Legacy. I believe it's like the Legacy or Stolen Legacy or one of those two. And it just made me think. The Microsoft brand is missing some games like this. You know what I mean? And I'm going to do another video on another game, but let's focus on Uncharted. Like, I would say this, the PlayStation developers, Naughty Dog, man, when they make games, like, look at these graphics. This is on the PlayStation 4, which is a great console as well. They upscale to 4K, and that whole true 4K, we'll talk about that some other day as well. But look at the graphics. At the end of the day, man, look at how well and beautiful this game looks. Look at the water, y'all. Like, look at stuff like that. Microsoft does not have an IP like this. They don't have an IP like this. And I wish they did, because I feel like with a new system like an Xbox One X that's going to be able to deliver some things more than the PlayStation Pro, or just have better games or better graphics like a PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm not going to get into the better or whatnot. I'm just going to say have great graphics like this. Imagine how many people will want to play. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why people buy different consoles, because there's some games that come on one console and don't come on the other. But I think Microsoft maybe don't call it Uncharted, but maybe they need to work with Naughty Dog and get them to produce a game for their console. You know what I mean? I know they're not going to do it for both. I know it's not going to happen where Naughty Dog do an Uncharted series for the Xbox, but I think they should put in some big bucks, man. I really think they should put in some big bucks to get some of these developers to start making some games like this. You know what I mean? I feel like Microsoft is missing it. Yeah, we're good with Halo, the Gears of War, them sci-fi joints, but we don't really have a lot of shooters like this. You know what I'm saying? That are just IPs for Microsoft. I think if you could call it something else and it's a Naughty Dog developed game for Xbox only, because they tell amazing stories. And they gives you some of the most amazing graphics. Like, look at this, man. This looks so real. This really uses the PlayStation 4 Pro, and this is not even on the Pro. They are amazing at making games. I'm just gonna say that. Naughty Dog kills it at making games. You know what I'm saying? Another one who's good at making games, but they make games for both console, is Rockstar. The GTA series and the Red Dead Redemption series. Though they are good at telling stories and making games as well. But we need a game like this, Uncharted. We don't have to call it Uncharted, but we need a game like this on the Xbox. You know what I mean? There's a few other games that Microsoft is dropping the ball and missing, and they need to get these people on board. But these are some of the games, like the Tomb Raider. It's like a Tomb Raider feel, but it needs to be just on one console, because I think it'd be dope. They need, like I've been hearing a lot of people say, they need an IP besides Halo, besides Gears of War. You know what I mean? That's going to really make people say, I want an Xbox One because I want to play that game that they got. You know, like MLB The Show. You can't play it on no other console but PlayStation 4, and it looks amazing. That was one of the reasons why I bought a PlayStation 3 back in the day, was because MLB was so dope. I only played MLB and then the Uncharted games. I got the Uncharted and the MLB games because these games are amazing. And I think Microsoft need to start bringing some of these games. And I'm gonna do another video on another game that they should start bringing. They don't maybe have to bring the franchise, but create a new franchise. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with creating things that work. Just call it a different name, give it a new story, but have some of the similar elements. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. It's not rocket scientists. You know, if we paying all these money for these games and these consoles, let's start creating more games like this. And then, you know, have a multiplayer and where you can play online, or maybe make games like this where you innovate it and make it co-op. You know what I mean? But I want y'all to let me know in the comments below. Look at that, man. Look how beautiful that looks, man. That looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. But I want y'all to let me know, what do y'all prefer? What do y'all think? Do y'all think Microsoft should start investing in some new IPs like Uncharted and another game we're gonna talk about? But let's just focus on Uncharted. Do you think Microsoft should invest in new IPs like Uncharted? Let me know in the comments below. You know what I mean? If not, what new IPs you think Microsoft should invest in? Again, sorry for the new videos. We just doing something different until we get back to the games. But I just want to say I love y'all. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification gang. It's your boy BAKEDADON. I'm out of here. Peace.
They probably hired the wrong expert.
Perhaps. You know, a Hoysala poet once wrote of a young king who showed mercy and thus ended our rituals. But the old kings, they understood that progress demands sacrifice.
Is that what you tell your men?
All right. So, in times of war, these aqueducts, they would run red through the capital. Those who would not fight had to be used to inspire those who would.